When it comes to natural muscle growth after 50, you have two choices. You can either survive in the jungle with the real gorillas and silverbacks, or you can exist in the zoo with the chimps. I'm Psymon H, the naturally jacked 53-year-old, and it's my mission to help you survive in the jungle of building muscle after 50. Because muscle after 50 is your best chance of survival. In this cutthroat world of building muscle after 50, there is one training protocol that stands head and shoulders above the rest when it comes to getting results, boom, when it comes to joint friendliness and reduce injury risk. And that is slow motion HIIT training. If you want muscle after 50, renew strength and vitality, you have to be doing HIIT training. This is slow motion HIIT training Q&A number 2. Now remember, the remedy is always hidden in the poison. Are you ready to grow? Come on, are you ready to grow? Let's go. As always, just before I get stuck into this week's question, let me give you a quick fire explanation about what slow motion HIIT training is if you're new to this game. Super slow high intensity training, aka HIIT, is a very short, very intense 1 to 3 set per muscle group training protocol where you perform quality repetitions close to or to momentarily muscular failure. One key difference with slow motion HIIT training is constant tension. You take the muscle to the point of failure by not letting the muscle rest during the set by removing the lockout phase of each exercise. Another key fundamental of the effectiveness of HIIT training is the super slow lifting. Rather than a 2-second concentric phase and a few seconds on the eccentric portion of the movement, HIIT slows things right down. You're aiming for 5 to 10 seconds on both the concentric and 5 to 10 seconds on the eccentric phase, which means that one single repetition will take between 10 and 20 seconds to complete. Unlike traditional training that often requires hefty loads, HIIT is a lighter affair. The super slow speed minimizes sudden directional changes, reducing stress on the joints and tendons. Perfect for those who want effective workouts without risking injury. Here's the lowdown on the workouts. You follow 2 workouts per training cycle, using specific rep targets for both upper and lower body. Beat the rep target and you increase the weight for the next workout. This simple, effective and consistently challenging workout protocol gets you strong and builds serious muscle without the risk of injury. Now we got some context. Let's answer this week's question. Can you run a full body workout 2 or maybe 3 times per week using the HIIT principles? And do you also believe and practice only 1 working set per exercise? Theoretically, you could run a full body workout twice per week using HIIT, but you're going to run into some issues, which will make it less productive. What I'm about to say next may be especially hard to digest if, like me, you're coming from training 3 to 5 times per week, and you firmly believe that you are training sufficiently hard enough to build muscle. And I'm not talking about the newbie muscle gains you get in the first year of training. I'm talking about the muscle you gradually get over time through progressive overload, consistency, and intensity. You see, if you're doing HIIT right for the first 10 days, you're training 3 times per week. On day 11, you take 4 days off training and return on day 15. From there, you take 3 full days off between workouts. The reason for this is because as you grow stronger and lift progressively heavier weights week on week, as you will do with this protocol, the stress on the body grows progressively greater, and that must be compensated for through more rest days. Now, trust me when I say, when I first started doing HIIT, it was a bit of a brain fuck, coming from training 3 to 5 times a week now to only training twice a week and having so much rest time. But I tell you what, when you do HIIT properly, you need all of that rest time to make sure that your muscle groups are recovered in time for the next workout. To put HIIT protocol into a full body workout split 2 to 3 times per week would be a superhuman task, especially when you add the super slow cadence, which further fatigues the muscle groups. Okay, let's pretend for a moment that we were marrying the HIIT slow motion training protocol and full body workouts together twice or 3 times per week. The first thing you would have to consider is the prioritizing muscle groups, because for some people, intensity will drop off halfway through the workout, meaning that some muscle groups will get higher intensity while other muscle groups will be just hanging on, and you can guarantee your bottom dollar that legs would be just hanging on at the end. You would most definitely be training muscle groups that were still sore from previous workouts. Intensity from workout to workout will drop like a stone, along with any thoughts of progressive overload, which you need to build muscle. If somehow you were able to do HIIT using 2 or 3 full body workouts per week, I would bet my house that you weren't training hard enough. When I was training full body workouts 3 to 5 times a week, I thought I was training hard. It wasn't until I did a month of HIIT did I realize about what it took to train with intent. One thing I can tell you from a guy who's always logged his workouts is I've never experienced strength increases like I have using slow motion HIIT. I've had many 6-week training cycles where I've had weekly weight increases of 3 to 5 pounds per exercise or rep increases per set. Obviously, you can't keep getting stronger forever, but there are some tricks you can do to keep the train going week on week. Now for the second half of the question. Do I believe and practice the 1 set per exercise to failure principle? The biggest hurdle I had to overcome was the 1 set principle at the beginning of cycle 1. But it helped me to concentrate on raising my intensity game while helping me to recover. The next thing I had to learn was that when you're training with intensity and you're 50 plus and you train at home with mostly free weights, safety should always come first. And it's for this very reason that I keep all my free weight sets 1 rep from failure, so I can return the weights in good fashion. By keeping the extra rep in the tank, I was able to move to 2 exercises on all major muscle groups on cycle 2 and max out on 3 exercises per muscle group on cycle 3. Talking about surviving in the jungle.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Unleash the beast within. Introducing the Silverback Muscle Mastery HIIT program. The ultimate game changer for men over 50, ready to sculpt a body that commands attention and defies age. Tired of settling for mediocrity? It's time to rewrite your fitness narrative with our cutting-edge program, designed exclusively for warriors like you. Ignite your primal strength, conquer your fitness goals, and reclaim your glory days. Say goodbye to traditional workouts and hello to a revolutionary high-intensity training experience. Our science-based approach turbocharges muscle growth, torches fat, and catapults your strength to unprecedented levels. Unlock the fountain of youth with Silverback Muscle Mastery. But that's not all. Revel in the added bonus of fortified joint health. Our program ensures you not only build massive muscles, but also cultivate a resilient body that stands the test of time. Embrace the thrill of transforming into a silverback where you were born to be. Act now, because it's never too late to rewrite your story. Seize the chance to be a living testament to power, vitality, and enduring strength. Don't settle for ordinary, embrace extraordinary with my follow-along 4K video workout series. Join the Silverback Muscle Mastery HIIT program today. Link in the bio or description.